Now a matter of checking in on our fellow compatriots to see how well things have treated them over the last few days. I know there was a fair amount of rest that was being had. But for most it should now. I believe a fair number at least should be recovered by now. We do need to make further preparations for the area we had selected. Also, a secondary area must be found as well, because there's much in the works to be done. And there's little that rests for people. Nope. The cycle does not wait on us. We must wait on the cycle. And some more shells were made over here as well. So someone else has been making improvements here as well. As is, we did make a fair amount of the braided leather that we needed. I think enough for the entirety of the harness. Now it's just a matter of getting things to settle. That's right, we need new eggs, didn't we? Well, that is simple enough to gather, even in our hindered state. Let's see, where did we have our surplus stored? I do believe that it was up here. Because we always could use some more lumber. With its plethora of uses, there's always something to be done with it. Ah,
Okay.
hello, friend Kareem.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
You look a little better.
I feel a little better. I did start to work on making a grove of trees closer to us for lumber needs. How are your supplies holding up?
I mean, I still have plenty of food left. I haven't exactly really been doing anything besides, I guess, working on my breathing, so I don't have to stay in the water all the time anymore. I'm getting there, but I still prefer to be in the water these days.
Understandable. I did place a fair amount of cart tracks over here. I'm not certain they'll work beneath the waves, but I can see about adding some below as well for ease of transport between.
And I'm hoping once I'm able to comfortably breathe for long periods of time, I can get back to trying to fly. I don't know if it'll be possible, but I mean, it's worth a shot.
It's something to look forward to the attempts. How are your cheese supplies holding up?
I mean, I have a couple eggs left, but that's about it. Ow.
Why, hello,
Oh,
friend Rel. Cheese for all, and all for cheese.
I'm guessing we're not going to be running out of cheese anytime soon.
There is no fear of that, I can assure you. Are you able to hold your breath long enough to check on a barrel that we have in the storage area here?
I can see if I can.
If not, I do have a bucket, which may be of some
I have
assistance
one
to
of
you.
my own as well.
Alright. I believe it was in the back that it was... Yes, back here. In the corner.
Oh.
In the corner. That is
Oh.
but a small pittance of what was there. That is
That's-
merely a drop in the ocean.
A lot of cheese.
There were rooms upon rooms of it.
Also, I think. Okay. Oh. 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 Ow.
We must celebrate the life.
By the way, Zach, I still can't get on.
Why? Why is Zach just not allowed?
The server said no Zach today.
No, it's not.
No.
You know the way it is. If there's no scuff, then it's a fever dream, obviously. It's just the scuff all concentrated on
I
Zach today.
legitimately don't know why this is happening. Hold on, wait. Maybe I know? Hold on. I don't. No, because his
Well.
user ID stuff is there.
Maybe
What?
it's the same thing with what happened to Koha. That like whatever happened with Koha. How did you fix that?
I reinstalled the entire mod pack. I deleted what was there, reinstalled from scratch.
Also, canonically, I don't know if I can fucking eat cheese.
I mean, aren't you taking
That is most unfortunate. It is going to take me forever to eat through this cheese.
Maybe if
What-
you put it in like a cheeseburger.
I can
When I figured out how to mass
You
produce
can
cheese,
put it in.
I did
can
not
put it in
think of
like
the
a taco.
consequences.
I don't think that changes anything. You're still eating not meat.
Well, no, because tacos have meat.
Yeah, but you're also eating not meat.
Listen,
Okay,
I'm
but
the
the thing is-
writer of
the thing
this
is-
goddamn story.
Here's the thing, though. When I add rotten
Wait, hold
flesh to a
Wait,
loaf
wait,
of bread, they're able
Wait,
to eat
I
it.
have a solution. I have been canonically eating grilled oysters before, and that has cheese in it, apparently. What? Apparently, the crafting recipe has cheese.
And like the bread that I made that I added rotten flesh to, you were able to eat without issue.
Don't kill that guy, please.
We have emeralds to trade nowadays.
I really need to drink. I actually don't remember. What are we talking about? I have the 5.
If you go up and check by Larry, there's a chest with
I got an
emeralds.
atlas.
Oh, you already bought it. And crewmate powder. Ow! Asshole. But you can just make oysters. Hold on, I may actually just go in the Wabader. Eesh. What else? What else can... There's tacos, there's supreme pizza, stuffed poblanos.
Alright, I feel like we should probably get back into character.
Probably.
Alright,
I feel
back
bad
into
that Zach can't get in. Does anyone have 3 emeralds?
Oh, there's some in the chest up at the market.
What you need to get?
Yeah, I can show you where I've been storing the surplus.
What did you need to get?
Walls, you trapped me in a hole. You can't get out. I can't. I'm stuck. Okay. I'm gonna die.
Friend Rill, join me at the market. I can show you where the surplus emeralds are.
Relic, what
I would rather not be dependent upon friend affairs for our trades. They are quite fickle.
I'm out of arrows.
Well, there's plenty up at the market. You feel free to take what you need.
I probably have some.
Oh, friend Rill, what were you needing to purchase?
The purple thing.
The powder?
Yeah. I can give you 9 emeralds.
Here you are. Where did you?
I have
Well,
some more emeralds.
I have
Yay.
the surplus that I've been getting from trading with Larry and a sibling, a cousin. I've been storing up there, so there's a surplus for the time being.
Here you go. I don't know what I can use it for, but it seems interesting.
That's what experimentation is for, is it not?
What is that? Oh, they're out of it. That makes sense.
You know, they only had 1 trade's worth, unfortunately.
Oh, we killed the last one before I could get it.
Yes, friend Rel. Let me show you where I've been storing things.
Oh, I'm still wearing them? Hey! Okay, finally. Why am I still wearing this? I don't think it's suit and tie on.
Is there something wrong with dropping for a proper occasion?
I wasn't wearing it. Didn't mean to. Stinks. Oh, this guy's trade went up a lot.
I've done a few rounds of trading, as it turns out.
Nice. I couldn't get this guy to take a job. So.
No. When I saw him the other day, he was fully employed. He'd settled on that as his career path. But yes, should you have need of emeralds, I've been storing them over here.
Okay. You can probably get more wood. You.
Well,
Good axe.
that's why I've started a tree grove over here.
I might just cut down trees. You start from the top.
That I shall. For the sugarcane as well. Let's see, how many more sticks do we have over here? Fair amount. Well, that should suffice for the time being. Well then. I'll just return and see what the others are up to. Because there's bound to be some amount of work still being done.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Well, hello.
I heard Zach was talking about a merchant who is taking paper for gems. Oh, that's a very fair deal.
Well, depending on how much research you have to do or how many journals you have to write, you might be in fair need of paper.
I guess
I
that's
give him,
fair.
I give him paper and I get shiny things. Hold on.
Not fair goes.
Paper runs out really quick, especially when you're making maps. Maybe they're making maps.
Well, I mean, most of the paper and parchment that I had went into making books, so I do not
so you're
have
much
a
of a
fair
writer,
amount
really?
around. Given the frequent rate at which tomes would go missing from the Bethel, I was having to replace them with a fair amount of frequency. so I do not have much paper to spare.
No.
Although, I believe it's Larry who trades kindling for jewels. Which in this place
Sold
is...
Oh.
The traveling merchant is sold out of atlases. I was gonna get an atlas, but
Oh, I have one.
what does it
I don't
do?
know. I have no idea. You can have it.
Are you sure?
I don't have any use for it.
Got enough with an axe.
Atlas. What does it do?
Does it hold maps? Or is it a journal atlas for areas where you have been?
Don't know.
Let's just do this the old-fashioned way.
I'm trying to melt around the path.
It makes me more at ease.
I only had a single torch on me.
This should make traveling between the two areas safer. Since the path is seeing more use. And I am looking into, I've made a few things of what I was speaking to you about for the faux wings, but I am still looking into the padded armaments of which you spoke.
Like a helmet and some knee pads or something for your knees or shoulders. You're going to crash a lot usually when you first start flying.
I
I
look
know I did.
forward to it. Because if I am crashing with frequency, that means that the wings on their own function.
I don't think that's how that works. Usually if it's crashing, it means something's wrong.
No, then it would be falling.
Oh, I guess fair.
If it is a crash, then that means that something
And
at
unless
least
you're
is
bad-
working
unless
right
you're
in
bad
the
at
designs
steering
that I
and
have made.
Turning. looks you're really bad at turning.
I can spin on a gemstone.
What?
I do not think I need to worry in that regard. My small frame makes it easier for me to spin about with expedited urgency.
I am debating on if my hands get better, that I could build some sort of school or at least some area where it isn't dangerous to crash.
A school of flight. What would you need for such a thing?
I guess water. I mean, maybe where the tower was. That is a big ring of water at the bottom.
But that has other connotations with that place.
There. I'm not really sure where else. So everywhere else is just covered in ice.
Does the fishing pond freeze over?
Not really. The lights there keep it warm enough.
Then, hold on. Join me over at the fishing hole.
Why are you killing the alpaca llamas?
I have need of leather. We need not speak about where it came from.
We need cows.
If you find one, let me know. So, if we were able to make an area around here that was not frozen over, because I do believe that we have pumpkin seeds. If we are able to, I'm not sure if the pumpkins with lights inside them that you made for the festivities prevent the ice from freezing over. But would not an area along here with that plateau right there function as a flat school?
Maybe.
That way it's not a day's journey away.
So it might work.
It is relatively close, we just need to find a way to keep the water open, as it were. And I'm not certain if those specialized lanterns you made for the festivities out of the pumpkins will work for such regard.
Maybe. I could see if
But
I
it
could
can't hurt
dig
to
around in my
try.
old things to see if we have any extra materials for lights. I think maybe we definitely would have to at least have some sort of waterfall on the edge or something in case you don't run out and jump far enough. It still would mean a chance at hitting the ground. I know
Well,
Am I
flowing
fair?
water
Okay.
seems not to freeze, so that would be relatively simple enough to fashion. And with the plateau there as it is, it's not too much of a task to flatten one side out, it would seem. Particularly along this side here.
Perhaps. I'm just worried if it's right up against another mountain that it's going to be a lot harder to turn immediately unless we're going.
Well, if we are able to find the lanterns or some other means of keeping it from freezing over, we could make a long strip of the river here that is unfrozen. so that there's a lengthwise area, not just such a small area people are trying to land in.
It probably would work. What is it, Zach?
We need cows.
Cows? I
It.
don't
I have
know
not
if
seen
there are any.
creatures of a bovine nature except for the one in the cave we found covered in flowers for quite some time.
I might. Are you looking for like leather or something?
We need cows for leather, yes.
I might have some in my shop because I've been fishing up some. I used to fish up some leather whenever I would.
I believe Zach means we need more than a small amount of leather.
Fair. I just don't know really where a cow would be.
It has been some time since I have seen a creature of a bovine nature.
I'll go look at my shop and see if there's anything.
Given the way in which my books go missing, I need a fair amount of leather. And on top of that, the harness I'm making out of the braided leather takes a fair amount.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburgers? How'd you get these?
I made them.
How?
You can use tofu instead of beef. It's
Oh.
weird.
They're fake burgers.
They're real.
The Impossible Burgers.
Impossible burgers. Mystery meat.
They're fake
Mystery
burgers.
meatloaf? Turned into a burger? My oh my.
They're the same item.
It's a fake burger.
Oh no, it's not. It's a real burger. It's got real cheese and real bread.
Why did you tell me that there was tofu?
It's the same.
They were living in happy ignorance.
I don't know where we get the other cow from.
Oh, friend Zach, do you know if it is these lights that keep the pond from freezing over?
I don't know.
Cheeseburger.
Zach,
Hmm?
I have some other. It's not really. Oop, not really much.
Is it leather or is it pleather?
Yeah,
Because Zach has had just a rather disheartening
those are
experience
these. You might be
with
able to tear them up.
hamburgers.
What?
Friend Rel,
Fake hamburgers.
A fake hamburger?
it had what did they say it was?
Tofu.
Tongue fu. Yes, instead of beef in the hamburger, which seems to have upset friend Zach.
Yeah. Oh. I'm guessing you don't like tofu?
I just wanted real hamburgers.
I don't think we have anything meat to make hamburgers.
Yeah, if we don't have cows to make hamburgers, and how do we get the cheese? How the cheese get
Where
there?
did the cheese come from?
That's a.
We have
That's-
a bovine creature of which I was able to obtain the necessary supplies for.
How many times was that cow milked?
Do you truly wish to know?
Hey, Hey, did you bake all of the cheese?
Of course not.
Are you responsible for the source of cheese?
No, the journal said that it was a storehouse of supplies from cycles past. For times of great need.
Wouldn't it all be bad?
As the captain said, with
That's not how
the river
cheese
frozen
works.
alongside there and it buried in the mountainside, it was like a
It's not how
natural
cheese works,
preservation.
Ferris.
But everything else does that.
Cheese is strange. The older cheese gets, the better it tastes. Oh, some cheeses.
And to be fair, it already has a fungal component to it. So it needs to be aged in order to exist.
Yes.
Gross.
Friend, Kareem, you might know more than Zach on this, but was the water here always melted like this, or is that a reaction to these lights here?
I'm pretty sure it was from the lights.
Because these do a fair amount better than the torches as far as keeping areas melted, so if we were able to obtain more lights like this, that might work for the keeping of a water channel in the river open.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop me from freezing it.
Ow. What the? You continuously freeze water underwater.
Don't ask.
I'm asking.
'Cause I don't have an answer.
It's a rave.
Zach. Careful.
Hey, Conan.
Hmm?
What's that stuff on your shoulders?
Uh.
Like there's some weird stuff.
Just. I guess I've just been holding the shadows or stuff for a little while, and I guess it's just kind of there now. I'm not sure.
Can you get it off?
I'd prefer not to.
Oh, okay. I mean, I still have this stuff.
You carry that around everywhere you go?
Yes. Here, you can have it.
Oh. Weird. It's always so quiet when the captain's busy.
Why is the
Sure.
captain busy?
He's still looking over at the tower to see if there's anything else that was lost. I'm sure he'll be back soon. You're a relic?
I believe that they are back at their abode for the time being.
Ah. That's fair. Yes, everyone's still recovering a little.
Wow, when last I Well, you. That was not to be seen. It was a rather unsettling experience, to say the least.
There you go.
Friend Rel, in your journeys, have you come across sources of light or heat that can be placed in the water?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that? It looks like cheese!
I don't think that's cheese. That doesn't.
I want to eat it.
Speaking of cheese,
I want
tofu burger. Tofu
No!
burger.
No!
It's different from the regular burger. You can't pick it up.
Natalie, if you try to pick it up.
It breaks into little pieces. Then you have to put it back together and smelt it. But there are a couple of those. There's a plant one. That one's pretty good.
The
I don't-
plant one?
Yeah. It grows on mushrooms.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I have no idea what Ferris is doing.
Some things we may never know.
No! No! Take your tofu burger.
Surreal tofu burger. Yeah, it was glowstone.
You can
I have
try
no
them.
idea
You
if I'd
lied
be able
to
to
me.
eat them.
These are real cheeseburgers. How did you make them?
With tofu.
There's also tofu burgers.
Tofu burgers have onions in them. I think that's the difference. And also lettuce.
I don't understand.
I am now slightly concerned on what is in this.
What? You're concerned about what's in the tofu burger when there's a burger made out of tofu? It's a burger?
I'm very concerned.
Why be concerned? You have been told by Rel what all is involved in the process of making it.
You could just have the tofu if you want. It looks kind of gross though.
Oh, that does look unsettling.
Cubes of meat. It's tofu.
I ripped off a part of my mushroom for this. Does this work?
Oh,
Oh.
Does it?
I don't know.
I mean, it glows.
Oh, I didn't know it would break that easily.
Yeah, now there's just a hole in the floor of my mushroom. But
There is.
there's a bunch of holes anyways. It's fine.
It doesn't melt or anything.
It does.
Oh.
It melted out to that block there. Oh, that one there.
It does seem to melt things.
You want me to get you more of it?
Please don't tear up the mushrooms.
I have 2 other rooms. I can live in a more part.
I think those mushrooms are the things that are supporting the caves. Maybe don't.
I mean the entire inside of them is hollow.
Friend
don't
Rel, have
question
you
the
come across
plants
this in
around
your
here.
travels? Or portions of it? Or something similar?
I've only heard about glowing mushrooms and stuff like that. They're usually found in a dimension I can't reach yet. Ooh, cold.
So, let's see here. You were saying that.
What about these?
Hmm?
These, well,
You're just
Aren't those
ripping
what's
up all of
lighting
the
up the
plants. Yes. Ferris, please do not rip up all the plants.
Break them
Please.
easily.
I
Ferris.
mean, there's so many plants in there.
There-
What happens if a
It's
reed
an
goes in?
ecosystem. You can't mess with it. I do know something that can melt it, magma cube, but I don't know how big
Does the magma actually melt it? I thought the water was too frigid for that.
Maybe.
Oh, wait,
I don't-
let me go grab some.
Do not tear up our home, Ferris.
I'm tearing up the water. The only one that lives in there is you and Term. And you don't even come down here.
I do sometimes. Thank you very much. Hmm.
Oh. Where'd everyone go?
That was my question.
Hmm?
Where does everyone go? Where have they
I'm not
departed?
sure.
Wait, I have a bunch, I got a bunch of shiny things if you want some.
Oh.
Look.
Ooh. Well, that's a lot. A lot of shiny things.
I went into the mines.
Hmm. Here you go. Hmm. I don't think. Is that edible? What you have in your? It doesn't.
Ooh, let me try.
Ferris. I don't think. No. No.
I gotta get hungry first.
Zach.
I shall be right.
Sec,
I shall
no.
be back shortly. I'm going to check something at the market.
Alright.
Now let's see what we can gather here. And where did I put it down? All right, here.
Ferris!
Ow.
I told you not to eat it!
That is a kill.
I told you not to eat it, Ferris.
I didn't even get it. It's not that accurate.
No, it's just my first one.
All three of these were not.
It seems that this one melts at the farthest distance.
Yeah.
Oh.
It seems to go a little bit farther of a reach than the purple one there, which reaches farther still than the blue.
Well, it's the easiest to get, so I'm not complaining.
Where do you get it?
It's the mushroom one. You find it by growing mushrooms and then cutting off the bottom, I think.
Ah.
Did anyone notice that there's now a giant tree up there?
Yes,
I just. Oh.
I did that because lumber supplies were growing
Oh.
low.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
You guys can come over here if you want.
Well, it's getting dark now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a bad time to show up because now the flying things are gonna come down at us.
Let's try to keep the ground ones away, at least for a bit. I'll pick them up later.
Here they come.
Oh my.
Ow, I'm a bad shot.
Oh, they're on fire.
Yeah. It's a pretty neat trick. Oh.
You alright?
That one is quite large.
They do melt everything really fast.
I mean, they seem nice.
Oh boy.
They don't really talk.
Here we go.
Are you afraid of them?
Huh?
Hello.
Things of that size, I do not have a good history with.
I guess that's fair.
When even Milo
My name's
can take a bite out of me if they so choose.
This is meta.
I have had to fend that beast off more than once.
Yeah, I've had to lure him away with cat food.
She's not
fresh
too
fish,
much of a
usually.
talker.
That's okay. I wasn't a talker before.
You weren't, yeah.
What is Meadow doing?
Meadow hasn't met very anyone. He's just curious.
Oh, okay.
Meadow, you want to say hi? You alright? Yeah. It's just different, is all.
Are those the ones that you spoke
Understandable.
of that the captain met with?
Different
Yes.
and much older.
Different is scary.
The I don't know her name. Abby, I think. Probably not. She was the one that spoke to me when I was down there.
You can call me Labby.
Ah, sorry. I don't exactly know your name.
It's fine. I'm more comfortable with Labby at this moment anyways.
Alright.
Why is everyone staying so far away?
I'm not exactly sure. Well, I guess it's just preference.
That's fine. You don't need to stand anywhere. We were just planning to look around. We haven't really gotten around to that yet. Okay. Well, we'll just look around, I guess.
Make yourselves at home.
Okay.
Thank you. Anybody want to go, Meadow? You go, Winter. Oh, are you making train tracks?
I believe Kay was putting them around. Get around faster.
Oh. These ones aren't quite connected yet.
I might actually have to take them up on the offer of train checks everywhere, since I can't exactly do much else. Hopefully I'll be able to fly again, but I'm a long way from it.
Yeah. I'll keep working on some ideas I have that could perhaps help.
That's very much appreciated.
I might need to check something later if you don't mind. With you.
I don't mind.
That's good. Oh,
Having fun, Ferris?
Yes.
That doesn't go very fast.
Well, I kind of have to push it myself. Thank you.
it's a bit faster that way. That's a lot of cheese in that bag.
There's so much more.
There's a lot of cheese everywhere.
We have a lot of cheese because there's a cheese
Meadow.
cave.
Meadow. Wanna try? Are you hungry?
I have some fish. If either of you eat that, it's not cooked at the moment, but
I'll take anything really.
I can go grab some.
Has a different diet, but
I mean, I have some.
Yeah, go around.
Meadow.
What?
Meadow.
Ah.
Meadow.
Hey.
Meadow. You're gonna scare them.
You okay? I don't think Meadow knows much about anything really.
Hey, Meadow, come here.
I'll go grab some food and see if that helps.
You can be careful.
Pretty sure.
I know you didn't mean to do anything. Hey, you're alright. I'm sure you could play as long as you don't do anything too aggressive, like hitting.
I'm sorry for running away. I didn't know you were just trying to play.
Hey, Meadow, you want your bear? Here.
I have a lot of fish. I'm not sure what kind. But hopefully it's something to eat.
We appreciate it. Well, I guess we'll keep looking around a little bit.
And Kareem was understating it when they said they were large.
He's not that big.
Friend Zach,
Yes?
look upon me, then look upon that.
I don't get it.
He's saying that it could hurt him.
I doubt it would even notice if it stepped upon me.
There it is. What are you trying to do?
The ice is melting here. I gotta go and maybe fix it.
I'm sure Meadow and Labby don't mean any harm or anything.
whether oh, which one is which?
Meadow's the and Labby's the blonde one.
It is not a matter of whether or not Meadow intends any harm. They could quite easily cause great harm to me without even noticing.
But anyone could cause harm without noticing.
Fair. That's very true.
Given their stature, if they stepped upon me, I would leave naught but a mark upon the bottom of their foot. The same could not be said of friend Zach or friend Kareem or even you.
I did give them, I think, all of my fish supply. Probably wasn't the best idea in hindsight, but I mean,
That's a lot of fish.
it certainly was.
We have a lot of plants. We just haven't been making anything with them.
You will know.
Ah! Not really. Get back here.
Guy's attacking everyone.
Missed.
I wanted to kill it.
Also, may I ask, why are there cups here?
That's what I've been asking.
Well, it looks like you were gathering around for discussion, and I figured some cups with a warm beverage would be welcome.
Ah,
You look nice.
I mean, you look very nice. I don't know if they're up top, but I'm guessing someone should lead them around, because I doubt they know the place as well as anyone else does.
I could do it.
Alright. I'll try to stay along as much as I can, but I don't think I can go up there.
I'm gonna go check on my sugar cane.
So you said that one is the easiest to obtain of the various lights?
Yeah. And it seems to melt the fastest.
I see.
I think you can grow it. I just don't have the mushrooms on me.
I see.
Can I take these cups?
By all means.
It's just, they look good. Put them near the...
What are your thoughts on the who?
The new people?
Yes.
I don't like their eyes. Well, Labby, I guess. They look too similar to Olive, and they were always staring, so it's just uncomfortable. How do you feel about them?
Unnerved. To put it mildly. Friend Zach, you seem to have something in your head.
Oh
It's
no.
fine. It'll fall out.
That is certainly one way to view the situation.
I'm glad we stopped using torches, because that would have been a mess to fix. The water everywhere.
That it certainly would have.
I can get you the mushrooms, but they're really big mushrooms, so I'd suggest growing them outside.
Is this...
They can be...
Do they grow on dirt or the podzol like the large tree up there, or is there something else
grow on
which...
netherrack.
Netherrack.
Ooh.
The ever-burning stone.
Yeah.
I see.
It's not always burning. If you don't set it on fire, it doesn't get on fire, I guess.
Well, why would you not set it on fire?
Things don't grow very well on fire.
True. But it provides a warmth and a coziness to an area.
Yeah. Do you want me to get more? How much do you need of it?
I do not know how much is required for the flight school that friend Cream desires to have built.
Oh, so it's a Korean project?
They wish to have an area of the river that is unthawed in case of emergency landings.
Yeah, there's seeds.
I don't want lettuce seeds or raspberry seeds.
You sure? They're so delicious. I'll just get a stack of it.
Well, let us see what we can do to set to work here. Because if we're going to have the plateau there, so we're going to have disembarkment from up here, I believe. With a waterfall there in case one is unable to turn. So we launch from here. A waterfall there. With the goal to turn to the left. And go over towards the bridge in that area for a more lengthwise controlled landing as needed. So let us go ahead and put these down here. So we're going to make a small waterfall here on this side. Might need to move that over farther this way. Probably will. So we start the waterfall from there. And then we need only... So yes, disembark from top there over this way with the waterfall gathered here. Oh, cascade of water. Out from there. We have these. We need to have this replaced. Pull this here. Now it's all the way down here. There's some dirt. We can use that for shaping as we need. Need to only fashion it into the area we require. Use this for furthering that goal. And it continues its fall down. this here. Oh. Now we need to move the lats for the starting position over there. Lead them across the way. Needs not have it very... Oh no, the top would be the best. We can make stairs to ascend up there once we have the rest in place. And we can add a water well as for ascension from friend Kareem and Term for their ease. Even if they do not but watch. Well, we've got this area here. This looks to be about the area. Step is to go to there. Then from there, the path can turn. Now, where was that ice I saw upon my way up? Right here. This will do quite nicely. That's right, lanterns. There we are. Amount ways down is still needed. Well, that was unexpected. were to fashion it here. There are more building blocks, which I use Rhyolite. For the time being, it will satisfy our needs. But how will this work with those that are new? I know not of what their tendencies and aversions are.
Hey, what are you doing?
I am working to build that which friend Kareem has requested. At least to the best of my abilities. You are this little flat school that they requested. Because they wanted to have an area upon the hill from which to start, an area for landing should one be unable to turn, but then there needs to be a path that then curves to the left, or perhaps to the right, I'm not certain of which direction they wish it to go, where the river shall be partially melted. I'm currently working on making the ascent for the starting area, or the departure point. Yes, it is tall enough for them to get through. Now we just nearly need the fashion. Whoa! Where did that come from? Oh, I see. I see. I'll just plug these holes as it were. Stop the flood. before it has a chance to occur. Just collect the water, see how it fares on recovery. His friend Wolves departing off too. Looks like the water has stopped its descent. So let us start that again. That is most of the way there. We mainly need to address this, which once more collecting the water should do. Now we can return to our bed for the next eve. And spend some time recovering. Where's friend Zach? Wolves was collecting magma, it would seem. Interesting. We shall need some more stone to fashion here. And more troublesome water. A few more should do the trick. Just a few more. And this one, small tree should suffice for what we need. Let's see here. This should work. This one here. Put a lantern down here. That should prevent that from freezing below. Dispatch that around. Which means they now have an ascent up there for water for ease of use. Now I need just to make the curvature. I have to find out which way they desire that to go. Well, check in with friend Zach would not be amiss either. Oh. Ben Kareem,
Hmm.
how fare you?
I'm alright.
I
How are you?
I have a question about that which you requested to be built.
Hmm.
It's around the side of the mountain here. have made an ascent of water up to the departure point. There's the marker of the little waterfall for... You said turning might be difficult at some point, so I figured it might be worthwhile to have a check mark, as it were, of just a straight line until one is comfortable with that again.
It definitely
And-
is difficult having to turn when you're going so fast.
And did you desire that the curvature be to the right or the left?
It doesn't quite really matter. Either way is usually, whichever way is convenient is often the better choice.
If I had enough light sources, I might be able to make it so that there were curved paths in both directions, but currently I can only make it in one.
I guess make it go to the left then, because there's more open area this way.
More to the left? Very well. So, and I put a trio of lights at each marker. So that it is... if you come over here, you'll be able to see the starting departure area. Up upon that hill. I made a tunnel through which the water flows down from up there. So there's the starting area, which is directly across the way from the waterfall. So that one might become accustomed to gliding in a line, as it were. Before having to worry about the dangers of a turn.
That would be a little amusing, watching everyone, or whoever chooses to learn, just crashing. It's always a little bit of a laugh.
Well,
As long as
I
something
can
is
also
really
gather
hurt.
some hay bales in place around the bottom of the waterfall.
Some wool might work as well.
Wool?
Soft. From sheep?
The hay bales I find are more cushioning. They have slightly more
whatever
give to
works.
them due to their nature of being many smaller things packed together. So this way towards the stable. Or starting it. I see, okay.
So once you get the hang of turning, you can just kind of go anywhere, really.
I see. Given the limited lights we have, I shall probably leave some area of ice here
You could
before
probably use
clearing
lily
it out.
pads and put some lights on the lily pads if that works.
Lights do not go on top of lily pads. There seems to be something that prevents them from being placed directly there. They float the distance in the air above, which makes the melting of the area below much more limited.
Perhaps I could put some pillars of sorts under the water. My hands allow it.
Do not push yourself. This is something that I desire to do to aid you. Do not strain yourself.
Where are they? I hear them. Where are they?
Hear them? Hear who? The squids?
No. The
Oh, the creatures that I believe they are after friend Labby, who walked by some time ago.
they probably go hell.
Oh yes, they are fighting friend Ferris.
Stealing medals that they were looking for. Hello.
Needed chanting.
Welcome.
It's a key. It's only
But it's
gold.
shiny.
Nuh-uh. You don't get the key.
The heck you mean?
Nuh-uh.
What you building over here?
Oh, the flat school that friend Kareem requested.
How many blocks of wood?
Oh, I know something cold.
I can help out more.
Everything just went very robot. Don't understand.
Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up.
How big is this gonna be?
No! Oh, it's falling to the bottom of the
They
water.
wanted a fair distance that there was safe area for people to land as they were learning to fly.
Sorry.
Here.
Here, okay, take this. It helps.
Given the effects I underwent last time, I would rather not.
Oh no. Did not go good, did it?
No, it did not.
That's not good. Also, your back is still exposed. Oh, hi. Okay, what? Okay. What's wrong with them? They look so cuddly and cute. Hey.
Hey, I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm supposed to be the one making tunnels.
I thought you didn't like tunnels anymore.
Yeah, I don't, but I used to make them. I'm good at that.
That doesn't. Okay.
Also,
What?
if my tunnels
What's
are
wrong?
blocked off, why can't his?
We've tried to unblock yours. We've tried.
Oh no!
You
No!
just went into people's houses, man.
Give me here. Here.
Oh.
Here, I got you. There. You're out. Should be out. No.
Who's?
I keep getting culture.
No.
I don't think he
Get
likes.
more water.
But why? They just look cuddly.
I think Meadow was trying to give Kay the book.
I don't know. All I know is that Kay does not like. But how could he not like Meadow?
Kay.
Kay
Look at
Kay.
him.
Kay.
Kay thinks Meadow
I-
could
if-
step on him and not even
If I
notice.
Oh.
if I grab whatever Meadow wants to give you and I give it to you, will you take it?
Yes.
Kay,
Meadow.
come here. Come here. Come here.
Hey, Meadow. I'll give
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Let him hurt you.
Whatever you want to give Kay, I'll give it to him.
Here.
From what I understand, they would not do so intentionally. Their size.
Okay. Meadow wanted to give you this. As I'm guessing a gift. I don't think Meadow is going to hurt you.
I do not think they would do so intentionally.
And you have to give him a chance. You can't just look at someone and then immediately decide what you think of them. I mean, look. All I'm saying is just you can't judge a book by its cover. I've heard that saying before.
That is quite literally the purpose of the cover of a book.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, there's also parts of the book that you may like when you even after you don't like the cover.
Need warmth that's warmer in the cave. I can meet you over there.
You gotta give people a chance.
You're smart. Oh, it's an amazing first start. Here.
Why is he only making me doubt for something?
Hello there.
Oh, more cheese.
Are you fond of berries?
Meadow's a bit more of a carnivore.
There should be some rabbit in the sack as well.
Meadow, you should eat better meat, probably. Oh, there is some. Here, Meadow, look. Look. How's that?
If you like it, I can see to it that you have a steady supply. Is that a no, it is not to your liking? Or was that a bout of joyous energy at the prospect of more?
Mm.
Hey, do you like the food? That's good. I'm okay, just tired. Yeah, fine.
Feel free to take a sack if you want. It can be used to store a great many things beyond just the provisions that were there. My gift to you as newcomers.
How kind, thank you. Thank you, Meadow. I'm not too hungry right now. I got it. Do you want your bear, or are you... Yeah, there you go. Oh. Thanks. Meadow can't really eat this, but...
What of you? What is your dietary preference?
Oh, I forget about the food part. I can eat anything.
Here's something that does have some meat within it.
Oh, what's this?
It is made from a great many things. It is... as it were, it's a loaf of bread, but with the interior that is hollow and filled with meats and the blended remains of various fruits.
I see. Appreciated. I'll try and remember to try it sometime.
Are there any materials of which either of you require?
Oh,
Any oars or lumber? Any
well,
plants that you fancy that you have not found?
We've done alright with our new house, I guess. I could possibly use something. I'll have to perhaps make a list of what I might need, but I'm not quite sure yet.
Of course. If there is ever anything of which you do need to, let me know.
Appreciate it.
I am quite small in stature, but it does allow me to enter areas that are difficult for others to and retrieve things.
Understandable. Well, I appreciate the offer. I may have a few things, but I'll have to double check.
Of course. Just if there's ever anything you need and you cannot find me, just leave a letter with the postal service for Kay.
Of course. You're pushing me. Do you think it's pretty here? It is pretty.
Let's check on this. That is a fair amount of open space there. We will need more, though. If we ought to make the curvature the other way, accessible the other side as well.
Good job. Alright, that's all I had to say.
Hello?
And give them a moment to gather their wits about them.
I can move. I can move.
I was stuck. I was unable to move.
I heard that you made friends though.
I am not. It's not that I fear they intend harm. It's just that their figure is quite an imposition and threat to me.
Rel is tall, but they're not a threat. Right?
Friend Rel's foot is not larger than my entire being.
That makes more sense.
There's a point at which it decidedly becomes a factor.
Did the helmet not help? You can have that helmet, you know.
If I am to meet someone, I would rather not the first impression be of an armored figure.
It's just a hat.
It is more than just a hat.
I gave you just a hat, though.
It is the principle of the matter. When your first meeting with someone is one with which you require to be armored in any sense, it very much sets the tone for things going forward.
Slightly cold. And slightly hungry.
Oh yes, that is the little flat school that our friend Kareem requested.
What is this for?
They have been getting better about holding their breath and think that the time is coming when they might try to attempt flying again, but they wished an area that was safe to attempt the basics. So this was fashioned. There's this waterway up to the departure point. Up at the top of the canyon over here. And
So they go back and forth between this. Makes sense.
yes, and then when they
What
are
is this landing?
when they are comfortable for it, they can go from the departure point on here and then make a curvature. That way, if they are not fully up to the wings are not fully up to strength, they have an area where they might land safely in the river. That is a larger area than the fishing pond, as that is quite a small target when they say you are moving at speed. So I wanted to fashion something that was a bit easier to line up, as it were. Do you require arrows?
No.
I'm stuck. I cannot move anymore.
Again?
I don't know what it is. Help. Please. I can't move.
We
I
shall
can't move.
we shall guard you.
My legs, they're not working.
I'll keep you safe.
But my legs, they're not working. Why aren't they working?
As I've said before, legs can be quite overrated in some circumstances.
Man, you're the
I've been
doctor.
taking
I'm the one with broken. I'm the one with hurt legs, and yours are working better than, and yours are working worse.
Would bones help?
I don't think bones will help in this case.
I have a use for bones if you have a substantial quantity.
I have a stack of
I
bones
have-
on me, but I can't
have-
give them.
I have a lot of bones.
I have enough bones. I just can't retrieve them.
Why is that so many?
It is merely
A lot of
61.
bones.
I think I have 64.
Too many bones.
I think I have 64,
But-
but I can't
Well,
retrieve.
Frenzak, I would not wish to deprive you of your bones. You work so hard for them.
I don't mind. I don't have any use for them.
But if your legs are working, why are you moving forward?
I don't know. I really don't. I'm stuck
This is
in
why I
this
don't like
position.
them. This is why I don't like those potions.
But they were working before.
Careful, friend Ferris. We do not want to direct friend fire into the water.
Can someone kill me?
I'm just-
Can someone kill me real quick and see if that helps? Instead of escaping reality.
You know, I would, but I don't want. But I don't want to. I don't want. Oh.
I seem to be in a
She went
predicament.
out the way she wanted.
It seems you're stuck.
So it would seem.
Oh.
I suppose this is my life now.
I mean, don't we gotta dance to celebrate life?
I am.
How do you dance?
I don't know. I just dance.
We are celebrating the life of fire well lived. Friend Zach, could you... Oh, there we are.
Do you think fire can't move again?
Well, that's what I'm off to check.
Fire will be fine. I mean, usually the potion shouldn't stop working when you aren't alive for
Fire? Oh.
Careful of the fire, friend Zach. Well, with these bones, we can certainly make a fair amount more of these. Which is what the shadows desire. Of what purport they will be used, I am uncertain as of yet. But for the time being, if this is what the shadows desire, then this is what the shadows will get. But what we're going to do with the seeds, I still do not know, because they cannot be fashioned in the traditional sense. I do not wish to leave them scattered about either, because that could lead to questions we are not yet prepared for. to the waters they can go for the time being. A fair amount of the berries have been collected. Keep some level of suspicion off. We can certainly cook some. I don't believe they usually took this long to cook through and through. There they are.
Have you seen fire?
Not as of yet. They have not reawakened.
Why did I suddenly get in T-bone?
Where's what?
I just... Do you feel weird walking past here?
Can't say that I do. Why? Well, what does it feel as though to you?
I feel weak and heavy.
Weak and heavy. Is it just this portion of the bridge?
I just walked past here and I felt weak and heavy.
Interesting.
Don't know why.
I can't say that I'm aware of anything over here that would cause that feeling in that section of the bridge. Could be something from that could be seen from below. Well, that'll be quite difficult to check for. Do have this to tide us over for some time. And a fair amount of sticks to be traded as well. Oh, someone already has. It's good to see. This is the mushroom which friend Rail spoke. What is interesting? I have not seen mushrooms of this variety before. I shall have to see what can be done with them later. Perhaps some new recipes could be concocted. A more varied diet is always appreciated. That I know. Now, as for checking upon what we were doing, we got a fair portion of that built out for the time being. Could go check on how Meadow and Labby have settled into that area now, since they seem to have recovered from the rest the time before. Perhaps some more. We could extend that, depending on how much we get, we could extend that along the great length of the river, both directions, and even under the bridge. Depending on what's the correct word we want to use here? How pretentious some people are feeling with their flight skills.
Ah! No one here.
Ah, not your sister. Yay! Giggle.
I'm just like a cat on the table.
Protected.
Don't mind me, I'm just on my way to
Ow.
collect some berries.
Oh, we're out of lore.
We are out of lore. Fuck off.
Who is it?
I can't help it, I must pass by this area to collect berries.
You can go around.
Do you realize how far around that is?
Get you and your cheese out of here.
Maybe I won't show you the statue when I'm done with it.
Some of the sounds that are on there.
Let's see. How are things looking over at the berry farm? Someone has made adjustments. And greatly reduced the fields that were here, and taken down all the glowberries that we had. Interesting. Very interesting. But certainly a fair amount of things were made today. The harness is done. We just need to ensure that it holds the liquid of the potions now, because the tanning has been completed. And from there, we were going to use... What were we looking to use as the ribs on the wing? Because we were going to put the book of the enchantment friend Zach gave us is to help it give that effects of light falling to reduce the weight of it all so that it would not collapse upon itself. Do we want to use iron or merely lumber for the ribs? Oh. Hello, friend Zach. Question, if you do not mind my asking. When you take the books and go to apply it to either the armor or tools, is there a specific place you do that, or is that something that you just do with your own energies?
I have a little place for it. It's a secret, though.
That is fine. I just was not certain of how it was done, whether it was something that was innate to you or knowledge that you had.
That's a little place I go to.
I see. Very well then. Friend Rel. Let's check on that bone fungus and see what it does, because there was some that seemed to have been completed its growth process. So that could be quite useful. These we can store them for later, but where can we store them safely without others intruding upon? Oh, that's quite an enchantment. As for you, what did you have? Cheated book repairman. Repairs all items with ending in a backpack when collecting experience. Interesting. That could be useful. Only if one is of a stature that facilitates the use of a backpack. the ribs on the wings. Could try with lumber first and see how durable it is. If it need be, we can then start using some of the metals that are less useful for tools as due to their rigidity. Let's see how those fare. Really, most of an axe is used on collecting from this tree. Let us see. Got that, we've got more spots for the furnace. Now, what is needed to harvest this? Require a farming hole. Well, that is something that we can certainly gather with expediency. We have some lumber right here. Bone meal. Let's get to work on growing this out. It will certainly be of great use to us. And we can do a few more trades. No harm in that. Right. I'm close enough to staff, Mary. We do a fair amount of trades. Practically work here. As we go. Let's see. We do want to store this up here. That's right. We need to fashion some shears for that, so we can put some lights within. Some more kindling. Fine crossbow that is. Alright. Let us store these in there along with that. Now, flint we do not have useful flint at the time. Let's do that to clear that space up. Place more torches around the flat school. Let's see. That's right. We need to make shears for the points. So 11. There we go. Now to see how they fare in the water. Hello, friend fire.
Angry couple man. Hi. My legs are working right now, but before they decide to not work again, I'm probably going to go rest. And hopefully that would fix my legs. Ooh. Delicious.
I'm glad you found them enjoyable.
They're tasty. I'm gonna go rest. Hopefully my leg and body issues will be fixed by next time.
Very well. I wish a fair rest to you.
As same to you.
How far out do these go? Put one here. How far? Oh, this might go as far as the other ones. Looks like it does. Or perhaps even one farther? It goes farther than the other. Now that is intriguing. This one creates a larger area. I'm not certain if that is actually better for the use of which we are putting them. Will certainly be very helpful for friend Kareem for this area. Far more so than the torches. And now for our bucket. And this is where we'll have it go below. All the way over to the water. We place one here. Stop doing with the jack-o'-lanterns. You're supposed to only work with. So that's something that the mod does. I just need to finish the water tunnel. Oh, that is not good. Need to block that off. So the water flows the direction we need. This friend Green could get stuck there, well, that would be most unfortunate. Right. Nearly. At least should be traversable. It seems though has attracted the attention of the creatures, the anger issues, I suppose you could say. And we'll need to put one over here as well, it seems. Of course. Of course it does. Just one more check of the waters. Does not appear to be forcibly pushing any which direction too strongly. So I believe we can declare that done for the time being. Now we need to only gather more pumpkin seeds and grow some more. Using them along the bank seems to be quite cumbersome, so we'll preserve them for use in more centralized areas of the water. And more here. Flat school supplies. Yes.
Can you show me where the flax is? I can't find it.
Yes. So supplies on that are growing low as well. Flax was... Seen that it has been uprooted. Hopefully there was seed saved.
I'm here.
It would seem the flax has been used. There's only 5 pieces of it left. I shall plant some more.
How do you plant it? I took some of the seeds and I tried planting them, but it didn't let me.
Oh. The same way you would plant wheat or carrots.
Why is it letting me do it here and not at my house? Is it a different farmland? What is farmland?
It's when you have dirt and you take this tool here. So like, take that tool and use it
I
upon
have one of those.
these dirt blocks.
I have one. Why isn't it letting me do it in my house?
That I could not say.
That's so weird.
Perhaps, how much light do you have over by where you are attempting to grow it? Because it could be that it is too cold where it is, and it needs more light sources to provide heat.
It needs light. Okay, I should give it light then. I'll try that.
Very well.
Thank you.
We should. It would not be amiss to make a compost over here. With the amount of excess seeds that we have. Still have some planks over here, I believe. Yes. That we should be able to make that which we require. Require one more piece of planks so that we can make that. There we are. And the bone meal. Bone meal from the fungus over there will work quite well for it. We could also set up something to make this process a bit easier to do. These ones are quite easy to harvest. Actually, I'll just go and grab some iron and set that up right now. Let's collect these since we already have the space for them. Few more berries and some soybean seeds. Flax seeds we're going to be growing plenty of, so we do not need to mess with that. Mustard seeds. Seems that it's not one. The flax does not have the ease of harvest as some of the other crops. We should have to make do. Flax, mustard. Do we have any more of these ready to grow? We do. Right. There we are. Now to make what we need to make that a much smoother process for the days to come. And then we shall have to prepare ourselves. See, we need 14, I do believe. That should do. also require some lumber to fashion chests. We should require 4 chests to go with. We require the one above and below. We can certainly do. And then a matter of seeing what visions will come. As much has happened, much has been done. Let's see whether or not the shadows are pleased with the progress, or whether they still require more to be done before the disdain is removed. All chests. That's what we require. That's right. Oh, they only require 5. Oh, that's right. Too often think of the times gone by. This one, that chest there, so let me get rid of this. The chest goes here. We have the hopper above. There we are. Go. That should suffice. When we come through here and grab these, we'll grab that which we do not require. Really put it in there so that it can be taken care of. Black seeds can go back in here. Soon our flaxen supply will be refilled. Does that mean that this... No, it does not work with that one. Corn just requires you to be very close to it in order to collect. And here comes the beasts, the winged beasts of the night. Always coming to stir up trouble when we're doing work. And I'll just drop off the bone meal here, along with the fungal seeds. Yes, that'll work out quite nicely. Ah, well. Now for the matters of what to come when the visions do join upon us. So they've been much more regular as of late.